Now, while all of the Psalms seem to very much be standalone Psalms, Psalm 112 does seem to follow on from 111, especially picking up on the last verse of 111, where it talks about those who are wise, those that are trusting and obeying God for everything, following his ways, will be those that fear him. It talks about the fear of the Lord being the beginning of wisdom, like it does in many other passages of Scripture. And so this emphasis is brought into Psalm 112 that we're looking at today. To fear God in all things. That's the wise thing to do. And that will always help us in our relationship with him. That will cause us to make decisions that are honourable, to do things that are right, and to prevent foolishness and sin from entering into our lives, our hearts, our ways. And when our relationship with God is right, we, like verse 6 says, we will be like this. Listen to this. Surely the righteous will never be shaken. Now that's what God calls those who are trusting in him, those that ask him for forgiveness, those that believe in his Son, Jesus Christ, for our salvation. We're the righteous because of Jesus Christ being righteous, not obviously because of us. And what a wonderful term, what a wonderful phrase, to be called righteous. And what a wonderful thing, never to be shaken. Can you imagine that? It goes on and it says in verse 7, so the righteous, those who are trusting in God, they have no fear of bad news. What an amazing place and position to be in. And so how important is our relationship with God, that we get it right? Because when we get it right and we go his ways, then things like this are true of us, that we should never be shaken, even with bad news. A heart that's steadfast, it says. Somebody once said that our problems are God's opportunities. Corrie ten Boom, the Dutch lady, as a child with her family, who they hid and rescued Jews during World War II. She said this, there is no panic in heaven. God has no problems, only plans. Oh, the righteous, those who fear God, believe that. There is no panic in heaven. God has no problems, only plans. It's wonderful, hey?